Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy. Who is Hendo? Uh, we back. We talking sports. So, um, mid-season grades from me and from my Pistons and my Warriors. I haven't talked about the Warriors in a minute. Um, yeah, I haven't talked about the Warriors in a minute. But I will say they've been playing some good They've been playing some good basketball. I will say that they've been playing some really good basketball. I believe that I'm sorry. I believe that the Warriors I think are 10-4 in the last 14 games, and the Pistons are I believe 7 and after tonight they'll be 7-3 in the last 10 games because they'll beat Indiana. I have no question about that. So 7-3 in the last 10 for the Pistons. Um, I know a lot of people are still shocked. Yep, it's January 17th. It's about to be February in about 2 weeks, and the Pistons are still number one in the East. And we're number one in the East by I think 3.5, 4 games. Um, but yeah, the Pistons, mid-season grade, I give them a B plus. Yo. Yeah, I give them a B plus. Um, I think we have done a great job of defending. I do think we need some shooting. Um, yeah, I do think we need some shooting, and I do believe we maybe need to make a mid-level exception trade, sign somebody or something like that, some shooting, or get one of these Michael Porter Jr., Jaren Jackson Jr., Trey Murphy, one of these guys. The Pistons, as of right now, we're halfway through the season, basically almost coming up. The Pistons are 11th in offensive rating, second in defensive rating, fourth in net rating. They're top 10 in points per game, and top five in opponents' points per game. So the offense I feel has gotten better from last year. In my opinion, the shooting has got worse, but I believe the offense as a whole has gotten better, and that is come along with the leap from Jalen Duren, the leap from Isaiah Stewart on the defensive end and the offensive end, because Isaiah Stewart has gotten better, and I don't want that to be overlooked. As good as Beef Stew was last year on defense, he's even better this year, which is contributing to our defense has gotten much better. And we were great. We were, to me, we were a really good defense last year. We were a top 10, fringe top 10 defense last year. We are, to me, the best if we add Jaren Jackson Jr. or something like that, we would be the best defense in the NBA. And I believe we have the best perimeter defense in the NBA. I think we are right there with OKC. I really believe that. I believe every game we don't really get blown out, bro. If you notice, we don't really get blown out. I've seen the Thunder get blown out recently a few times versus the Spurs, versus the Hornets. We don't get blown. The last time we got blown out was, I guess you could say, the Clippers game, and we lost that game by 13. They lost that game by 13. So I really don't call that a blowout. I just, you know what I'm saying, they lost by single digits. The only blowout that happened this year is versus Cleveland when they blew us out by what? By damn near 20. Other than that, we don't get blown out, and it's mainly because of our defense. So I give the Pistons a B plus grade. And the reason why I say B plus, and the reason why I say B plus grade is because I think they could be even better. You know what I'm saying? A few of these turnovers, stuff like that. But when you think about the injuries and stuff, you know what? I give them an A minus. I'll bump them up to an A minus just because of the key injuries and everything recently that we have had as well. So I had them at a B plus. I give them an A minus. Yeah, I give the Pistons an A minus. I think they've done a really good job, like I said, of defending. Dennis Jenkins has been a revelation coming in being the backup point guard. He gives us something like the playmaking. I wish he would play more consistently and more minutes. Hopefully, him getting his contract and getting his two-way contract converted will lead to him playing more minutes and getting his guard rotation together because we have way too many guards. Um, Somebody said something. I think I agree with this. I think we have too many players to develop. I think we have way too many young guys to develop. I think somebody's gonna be on the outside looking in, and you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be sad to see that, but I think is we have, and that's a good problem to have, but I just don't think we have, you know what I'm saying, enough time. Nobody expected us to be. I didn't expect us to be this good. Josh Rogers, what's up? Please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all, but I didn't know. I don't think Pistons fans expected us to be this good. Not this good. Like we 29-10, damn near 40 games into the season. Halfway into the season, we still number one in the East, and we can only get better. It's, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for subbing. Shout out to Josh Rogers. I'm great. I'm great, man. But yeah, I give the Pistons an A minus for their mid season grade. I think they really been class personified, bro. This is the first Pistons team I can actually say that reminds me of the Pistons teams when I grew up. Last year's team kind of reminded me of the 2000. If anybody remembers the 2000 and, the 2003 Pistons squad, or really the not the 2003, the 20 I think it was the 2015 Pistons squad. You know what I'm saying? The year that we made it with Brandon Ingram and all of them and something like that. Not Brandon Ingram, Brandon Jennings and all them. Nah, I don't like the Browns. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love Shador though. They told me to bust down my AP. Perfect timing. I'm going with the Broncos tonight. I mean today. But yeah, I'm gonna give them an A minus. I think this team, yeah, you get blocked. You come here asking stupid questions like that, bro. You get blocked. But yeah, I'm gonna give them an A minus. I think this team is more indicative of the '08 Pistons team, like the '08, '07, '06, '05, 2004 Pistons team. The defense reminds me of the '04 Pistons team, for real. And I think that they're more talented though. I think we got more talent. I don't know if like the shooting is '04. Like you had She who could shoot the three, Rip who could shoot the mid range, Chauncey could shoot. You know what I'm saying? We had Darvin Ham, Lindsey Hunter could shoot off the bench. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you're trying to be funny. I don't know if you're trying to be funny, bro. I'm not talking. Y'all about to get blocked. I am not talking about football, bro. Stop coming in here talking about football. I am not talking about football. If you come here talking about football, bro, you getting blocked. I'm not talking about football, my guy. Like y'all niggas being weird. Now y'all being weird. I just told y'all I'm not talking about football. Anyways, the Golden State Warriors have also been playing some good basketball lately. As you know, they started off hot, then they looked horrible for a long stretch. Um, yeah, they looked horrible for a long stretch, and I just couldn't look, man. Get blocked. I'm tired of playing with y'all, bro. I just told y'all I'm not talking about football. This is not a football channel. They have they have the 13th best offensive rating and the eighth best defensive rating. They are and they need Michael Porter Jr. more than anybody. If I'm being real, the opponent's points per game. Yeah, opponent's points per game, eighth. They have a pretty good defense when they want to be, but I still think they need more punching power on the offensive end. Of course, they need to get Kaminga out of there and get something back. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why they wouldn't trade for Malik Monk. I seen that they didn't want to absorb the contract, man. If y'all don't trade that man to Sacramento for Malik Monk and get you a 20 point per game scorer off the bench, or really he could start. Like what are we doing, bro? I gave the Golden State Warriors mid-season grade. Give them a C plus. The last 10 games, 15 games or so, they've been playing really great, but I'm still giving them a C plus because they had a long stretch where it was just bad. The defense was bad. Um, Steph literally was carrying everything. Wasn't getting no offensive production from the young guys like we were supposed to. Jimmy Butler inconsistent, being passive like a role player, but they have been playing a lot better. You know what I'm saying, over the last couple of games. They just got a W versus the Knicks. Jimmy had 32, Steph 27. Um, Moody and Pajinski, they stepped up. You know what I'm saying, had big games. So um, I think Golden State can make a move and get even better. I think they should be buyers at the trade deadline. But I'll definitely give them a C plus. I think they've been pretty good, man. The last 15 games or so after the rough stretch. But we'll see what happens with it. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. And I'm NFL today. I'm watching the NFL today, so I'm getting all my videos out. So probably won't be no videos for the rest of the day. So I'm getting all my videos out now. Because tonight is about the NFL, and I'm ready for it. So y'all like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm out. Peace.